Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing character. Today, I wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit challenging. So, we're going to try and catch Kermit the Frog. So, here, hoping to get as many frogs as I can. So, I've got kind of a mix of hooks from 22 to 24s and 20s on here. All with flies, all with a depth of 17 centimeters. So a little bit of a risk here just because when frogs grab the bait, they tend to run really quickly. So you have to be pretty quick on it. So I did grab a couple of extra hooks just in case we lost anything. So that was 15 silver I think I spent on hooks today. I did catch one small roach as I was starting the episode and thought I actually had the episode started before I did move on, but I didn't. So wasn't even a marker. So we'll see what we can do here. I did see this spot on VK, so hopefully it pays out well. And there's our first Kermit. Nice marker, 108 gram. I don't know if there's any sort of a cafe order for frogs or anything like that. I just wanted something different. Feel like we've done our fair share of carp fishing for a while. And frogs can be worth a decent amount as well. I missed that one. Trying to stay where I can keep all three floats in my sight, as well as being able to grab any of the three rods as needed. It's early evening my time on November 29th, about 7 o'clock my time. So getting this episode done a little bit early today, which is good. Last night, it's a bit of a struggle to get everything done on time. Had a fun time on my spin fishing account earlier today. Caught some good fish, and then we'll see what we can get today here. We'll see if today's decision to go Kermit fishing is a good idea or not. So far, not gonna lie, a little bit slow. Hey, one of my viewers just got a record something. I didn't see what it was. Grayling, nice job. That's a good grayling too. Not quite a trophy though. Nice job, idiots. Got another small Kermit there. And you may have seen what I mean about them taking off. So the float was right there, and I pulled it out when it was already all the way over there. Granted, I did have the worm shovel in my hand, so it took me a second to pick the rod up. I've always thought of frogs as a night fish, at least when where I grew up to a degree. If you went frog gigging, it was in the middle of the night. And I live not too far from a creek here, and nighttime is when you can hear them start ribbiting. Great. Small fish. Probably too late. Nope, got back to this one in time for another small fish. And that's what we're either going to catch. We're either going to get frogs. It's possible we'll get some bleak. But since we're in kind of the vegetation, I doubt it. It's possible, although it's starting to get late, that we'd get some rough as well, but they tend to be more of a bottom fish, and we are fishing about as shallow as you can. So we are fishing as shallow as you can. 17 centimeters is the least depth you can do on float. And that's the problem. And that's what I hate. Freed from snag, line torn off. If I freed it, why the hell did the line get torn off? That's why I usually don't even try to free a snag on float. Right there. And that's frustrating for me. If it didn't say line or freed from snag, if you tear your hook on a bottom rod or on a spinning rod, it doesn't say freed from snag. The fact that it says freed from snag and then you tear your stuff is beyond frustrating, beyond bad game design. It's one thing I wish they would fix. Seems like it is impossible to free a snag on float. Honestly, it's gotten more impossible to free a snag in general. Which honestly is, the more I think about it, the more is realistic that if you get snagged, it's almost impossible to get free in real life. So I understand why. Probably not a frog here. They tend to just grab the bait and go. They don't tend to nibble. I was too late there. Waited for the float cam to come up because I wasn't sure if it was under, and it really was, so partially my fault there. That's one of the hard part about fishing in lilies like this is and keeping an eye on 3 floats at the same time is being confident that your float is under. That's probably a frog. Yep. Marker frog. Like I said, frog tend to just grab it and run. That one looked like it just grabbed it and went down. A lot of times it'll grab it and take off to the side like that. So later on, you can, if you grind your bait harvesting up high enough, you can actually use frogs as bait as well. So a lot of high levels will do what I'm doing right now as well. Might be a frog. It is. Smaller frog. So 22 hook on 2. I was not sure on that one. 22 hook here. I honestly can't remember the size of hooks I've got on everything. I've got a small hook on the small rod. That's easy to remember. And that was a frog in 8's golem. That's what I mean where it takes off and runs. So luckily it popped off. Didn't even get a fish got away message. Another frog. Not frog. Yep, back in the lilies. That was a reflection, got me. Wasn't sure if there was something on, and then picked the rod up and saw the float as I was picking the rod up. Did just miss a bite here, so probably not a frog. Did nibble again afterwards. Probably a small roach. Frog. Smaller one. $49.2, $44.2. Unbait harvesting, not bad. I saw the points and didn't see exactly what it was and forgot where I was on this character. I knew I was close to unlocking some stuff. Bleaker, I think. Yep. I was too late there. Saw it too late. I don't think it was a frog, though. I think it was a small roach. I'm not too upset about missing that fish. $13 fish in 15 minutes, not too bad. Especially going for a semi-rare fish like a frog. Another good bleaker. Small roach. Probably another roach or a bleak. Probably roach. Roach tend to nibble. That's what gave it away to me. Bone froggy. Come on, Kermit. Miss Piggy's on the hook. Go grab it. That's a good roach. 752. I wanted to say 42 for some reason. Small roach. Right, am I ghost snagged or what here? I think I'm ghost snagged. Put the rod down. Piece of So I think I'm actually snagged here. This used to be more of a problem years ago. Explains why that rod had done nothing for a while, though. After this fish, I'll go ahead and log out and back in to free that rod up. Give it one more try here. Yep, it's snagged. I'm gonna go ahead and log. Whoops, hit the pause button early. I'm gonna go ahead and log out and back in, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're set up. So, town's way over there, so I had to run a bit to get over here, but didn't want to waste time doing that on the video. So we're back set up here, and we'll see what we can get. I did take a quick look at the cafe while I was in town. There's not a frog order. There is a 50-gram rough order, and there's also, or sorry, a 50-gram roach order. And there's also a rough order that I may go after tonight. We'll see. Still kind of want to just do an hour of frogging. It's also a bleak order, so I'm okay if we get bleak. This probably is a frog. No, that would be a roach. It's one of the weirdest roach bites I've seen in a long time. They usually nibble for a while, and that one just grabbed it. Oh, I got the hiccups. I think the weather changed. It's messing with my brain. Giving me the hiccups. We went from mid 50s to below freezing already. And very high winds today. And it's supposed to stay high tonight and tomorrow. Probably another roach. Good news is they removed the chance of snow tonight. Except for northwest of me, quite a bit. So I'll take that. Just gonna be really cold tomorrow. So if I didn't say it, the spot is 97.85, so really more over here a little bit, but this whole area should work. In town, you can see it over there as a cafe and the fish market. Yep, I just didn't see the float. And we're over here on the map. I may come this area for rough fishing tonight. We'll see. Because I won't lie, I took a quick look at the fish market and it was not as profitable as I was hoping it was. We only had about 9 silver. Come on, froggy frogs. I know it ain't easy being green, but I can help. Thought I saw a nibble. Oh, I did see a nibble on 2 and I hit 3 like an idiot. Got back to it in time though. Decent roach. You want to move more towards this patch of lilies. Still trying to get bait harvesting up to 45. We may have to buy some stuff to craft some baits to do so. I think I've got... I do have a set of cheese. Let's just cut that up. A couple pieces of cheese. Although it doesn't look like it matters. There we go, 44.3. This is part of why I don't record me making baits or me making tea. Is an annoying process. You can't see the fish as you're doing it. And if you're bottom fishing, you can't even hear your bells ringing, which doesn't make any sense. If you're in any sort of a menu, you don't hear your bells. How much cheese do I have? Jeez. I've got one more set. There we go. Only got 1 or a tenth of a percentage point there. Not liking how slow it is right now, but it is what it is. Another no nibble roach. Just in case I go rough fishing. Might as well get the rod set up. Go snagged again. Same exact spot. Decent bleak. Small roach. A little frustrated about being snagged again. Just trying to make sure it's not a fish that's just laying on the ground. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and log off again, and we're probably gonna do something a little bit different when I come back because this has me frustrated. So probably gonna go bleak and rush fishing, but be back in a second. All right, we're back. New spot this time, so we're over at 6786. Not too far across the bridge. Bridge is just right back there. Setting up to hopefully grab some bleak here, and then we'll move into rough as it gets a little bit darker into nighttime. There is a bleak order, there is a rough order in the cafe. We have completed the roach order in the cafe. I did take a quick look at that. Profit wise was not the best at all, so I'm glad we had at least the roach order. And I'm glad I didn't do anything stupid and lose another hook, because otherwise I'm not sure we would have actually made a profit today so far. This spot is not the best for bleak, but it should be reasonable enough. You want to try bloodworm on this rod. See if I can't. Usually bleak go for flies, but I don't really care about the size of bleak. I just want bleak. So toss something out. It's 20 gram or greater for the order. And I think I need one more. Yep. Then when it gets rough time, I'll probably switch rod 2 and 3 over to bottom rods and keep rod 1, which has my fluorocarbon line on it, and just put it a little bit deeper for rough and switch the bait out. All right, come here, roach. Either a roach or a gibble with the way it nibbled. You bleaker? You are. Nice. Still wouldn't mind a couple more so that we can, if we get non-markers, we can sell them and keep the mark, or we can give those to the cafe. We can keep the markers for the fish market. Plus, we're still 2 hours away from rough time. Another marker. Just tried to lean around the middle pole. I literally turned my head to the left and leaned it to look, try and look around it. Come here, roach. Yay, non-marker bleak. Another roach. Marker, so it's money. Still about an hour away from rough time. Actually need to switch rod 2 and rod 1. Rod 2's my, or rod 1's my monofilament walrus stick. And I want to keep my, I think it is. Yeah. I want to keep my fluorocarbon one out. Another bleak, another marker bleak. Missed that one. Got that one. Another marker roach. 2109. We still have time. 2200 is usually rough time. I can't remember. I don't think I've gotten the rough trophy here yet, have I? Trophies, I have not. What were the ones I was missing? Sleeper, eyed, perch, rough, and frogs. Sleeper's interesting for me. There's times I'm on them all the time, and then there's times I just can't catch a sleeper to save my life. Non-marker bleak. Ooh, just got this fish. I think that's a chub. Yep. Quantity-wise, it's been a good day. That's all I'm gonna say. Not been a good day quality wise so far. I may be out of tea. I think clip 8 is what I like here. Yep. Just checking my notes. Never really float fished here, so I'm not sure how deep it was. 115 was too deep. 1 meter's fine. And there's a rough non-marker, which I'm okay with because it's a 20 gram or bigger order. Too early there. Got a little greedy with rod 2 being active, 3 being active. That's a decent one, I think. It is not, but it qualifies, and that's all that matters. Yep, I am out of tea. I'm gonna have to brew some between episodes. Yep, just wanted to make sure I actually was. That's long expired boat ticket. When I was trying to do some float fishing over at Quarry. Hopped in a boat and went to one of the little islands. Probably not a rough. Green. Interesting. I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to mute and probably step away for just 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to pick up this rod just so nothing breaks, but keep an eye on my rods. And I'm back. Didn't hear anything, so I don't think I missed anything, unfortunately. Make sure those are tight. Just don't have any tea. Just so used to seeing my food low and needing to drink tea. I don't think I even really have anything I want to consume. I can get my free food. Come on, Ruffe. Do your thing. There's tasty red worms. I only need 3 more of you. Two more of you. That's a good Ruffe, too. Marker. Wasn't as good as I thought it was. Another good rough. Better rough, 80 gram. Probably fish through the night, even if we hit the hour mark before then. Just to see if we can't get a little bit more silver. Because otherwise, today's going to be a little disappointing. Honestly, no matter what, I think today's going to be a little disappointing unless we get a trophy rough here. Anytime I get a trophy, I'm happy. Doubt it's a rough. It is not. White bream, nice white bream too. The reason I didn't think that was a rough was it was just too big. It's pulling too hard to be a rough. There are some good rocks under the water there. Or holes or something, I don't know what, but both times I pulled out of the water from over there, I get caught. Saw something when I hit F1 that I didn't think I'd ever seen before. That's because I didn't actually see what I thought I saw. Misread quick food selection as something else. I was like, did they add something without a patch? This might be a white bream or a bream. We'll see which direction the float goes. It's either white bream or a bream. It's the way it was nibbling made me think that. And then when it pushed the float upwards, that's, I know I've said it before, that's typical bream on float. I think I still need one more rough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a fifth. Still no tea, Tucker. You know this. You don't need to keep trying to drink something you don't have. This might be rough. It is. Alright, so we got the rough order. Good. Today's not going to be completely sad. That's a good rough. Oh, so close. I think 150 is a trophy, so still a ways off, but that's a good rough. Another marker rough. Almost drank more. Almost tried to drink tea again. Might be a perch or a rough that actually ran. Nice rough, 69 grams. Double nice. It's a marker, and it was 69 grams. Another bream or white bream. Another marker white bream. This might be a place to try for white bream. Three non-markers. Probably not a rough. Probably not a white bream either. That's an eyed. That's a good eyed. 718 gram eyed. Nice fish. Not worth a lot, but it's a nice fish. Another non-marker rough, so that's 4. If I get to 5 non-markers, I may switch baits. That was sitting on the bottom. And only on the float if I'm going to switch baits. There it is. I may give a try to some white bream action before it gets too late. Nice rough there. All right, let's go 15s with garlic dough. Looks like a nibble on 2 right now. And there's the bite. I don't think it's a marker. I was going to say I didn't think it was a marker, but I'm wrong. If I'm going to catch rough now, I want them to be markers. I've got my 5 non-markers. That's a decent bleak. Usually about 10 a.m. is when the rough died down. I was too early. Dang it. That was a white bream too, or that was a bream or white bream too. Angry noises. That was my fault. Usually about 10 a.m., as I was saying, is when rough die off. So probably fish till about then. I know it's we're actually just over an hour right now. About to say we're coming up on an hour. Still no tea. Nothing's changed there. And honestly, I would be trying that even if I wasn't recording. So. What are you? Probably a grassy or a common. Whatever this is for a size 20, 24 hook or whatever I have. It's massive. Picked up my other rods in case I had to chase this to the other side. I didn't want to come all the way back over here for him. Yeah, this is probably either a grass carp, a common carp. Maybe, I don't know if catfish are at Mosquito, but maybe a catfish if they are. I think I might have it here though. Are you what I think you are? You are. 2 kilo tench. Nice fish. I always love the red eyes on tench. So 1,300 experience points. I'm going to wrap it up there since I already picked everything up. And we're over an hour. So that fish is going to make today a pretty decent day. $10 silver just for that tench. 62 silver overall, basically a silver fish. But we're going to make more than that. So basically we're at 275 right now. We'll sell 5 here for 955. We'll sell 5 here for 28. And so far everything we sold have been non-markers, so. And we'll sell 5 here. These are going to have some markers, but we'll keep our bigger ones anyway for 21. Sell 5 for 21. There we go. So we've already made 21, 29, or 29, 49. There's 50 between those two, 60. Didn't get an 800 gram white bream. Didn't get 6 300 gram white bream. Gibble. Perch didn't get, and didn't get a big chub. So 275, 50, basically 60 so far, and another basically 60. So it turned out to be 120-ish silver for the day. So not horrible at all. Definitely a little bit different. Had some fun with the frogs, but the game mechanics of getting the ghost snags and the snags kind of upset me. We did lose one hook, so it is what it is there. Did get up to 44.4% on harvesting baits as well. Between episodes, I will brew up 100 tea, and you don't have to listen to that. That cost us 60 silver, but I'm okay with that. So appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hope you all have a good one. Hope you all have good tight lines between now and then. See you then. Bye-bye now.